Hey, what's going on? Zero Day J. Hope all is well. It's Monday, May 20th. The market's been closed for about 28 minutes. I'm in my Take Profit Trader Tradeovate account. As you can see here, I have a different account than what you saw on my last update because that account was at 1,600 bucks plus in profit so far through 2 trading days. And today, literally, I got in one trade at the worst possible time. I thought I was playing a pivot point bounce, but it literally dumped and flash dumped and blew through the pivot point. I was in 2 or 3 contracts, 2 or 3 minis on the NQ, and I literally hit my $1,100 daily loss limit. So I've been talking about the daily loss limit. What happens with the daily loss limit in Take Profit Trader is once you hit it, your account is gone. It's gone, nuked forever. All right. It's not like there's some other prop firms like TopStep. If you hit the daily loss limit, you just temporarily deactivate it for the rest of the day. You can't trade, and then you live to see another day. However, as good as that is, I don't love that either because sometimes you could be in a trade that it's a great trade, and you hit that just because you hit that because you go down a little bit, it goes a little bit further lower or higher than you anticipated. You could be down a decent amount in a trade or close to it from previous trades, and then that happens and you miss out on a monster trade, a monster gain of a trade. So anyway, back to Take Profit Trader. So I've been talking about this for the last week or so, how in terms of ratios of what account's the best account to get, keeping the daily loss limit in mind, knowing that if you hit the daily loss limit, you're out, your account's gone forever. So I've been talking about the 150K being the best. Here's why. On the 50K is the one I've been trading. Your daily loss limit is 1,100 bucks. Your trailing drawdown, your overall trailing drawdown is 2,000. So basically, the ratio is about 55%. But 1,100 is, 1,100 is not a lot. I still think the 50Ks are good accounts, but the 150K, your daily loss limit is 3,300. And your trailing drawdown is 4,500. So you have a 73% of your trailing drawdown in the 150K. But the biggest thing is you have 3,300 of wiggle room. So in case a trade doesn't go your way, you can still sit in the trade knowing, or being confident that it's going to go your way eventually. And you could sit in a trade longer and be down and not worry about the daily loss limit being hit and you lose the account. So I've been talking about getting this 150K. I got it. I finally got it. I took a trade towards literally almost before close. When did I get in this trade? I got out of this trade at 140. So I just wanted to get the day in. I still have to go up another $8,915. Piece of cake, guys. I'm being a little sarcastic, but I've passed Apex 150K evals before, so I'm confident in my ability to force. I just won't rush anything. I'll try to get it done in 5 days because that's the minimum you have to trade and Take Profit Trader. I will attempt to get it done in 5 days, but I won't force any trades just for the sake of getting in trades to do it. I'm going to be smart, and I really think the 150K is the way to go because, especially when you're funded, you just have more room to make mistakes. Your margin for error is larger, so you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about the daily loss limit as much. You don't have to worry about the trailing max drawdown, which is 4,500, which is better than 2,000, right? You just have to go up more. So it's a trade-off. So that's where I'm at with Take Profit Trader. If you want to give Take Profit Trader a try, my link is in the description below. And if you use the coupon code ZERODAYJAY when you're prompted to, you could even do that if you already have a Take Profit Trader account. Because right now they have a deal. It's 40% off any size test account and then $0 upgrade fee. So it's a good deal, 40% off. Great. It's not as good as Apex's crazy 90% deal, but you could get paid a lot faster with Take Profit Trader, and there's no caps on how much money you could pull out. You're not restricted in that regard. So that's why I think that's why it's a trade-off in terms of how much it costs to get an account. If you're a newer trader, I don't recommend you trade Take Profit Trader. And if there's anything I could get across, any message I could relay that is of the utmost importance with regards to Take Profit Trader, just stay away from the 25K size accounts. They're the worst accounts. They're the worst accounts ever. that in terms of you only have a $500 daily loss limit. You know, the trailing max drawdown isn't bad. It's $1,500, but $500. I mean, you can make one bad trade, even with micros. You could be in like a 2 or 3 micros and get caught in a flash dump, and you'll fucking smoke the account. So just don't trade the 25K. I would do 50K or more. But really, if you really want to give yourself the best chance, you know, because just in terms of having room, the 150K might be the best one. And that's the one I have right now. So we'll see. The 50Ks are good. I'm not saying not to get the 50K. They're good. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I post updates like this every single day with the prop firms I'm working with. Right now, I'm working with TakeProfitTrader, Apex, and TopStep. So I make updates every day. I record videos of how I did. I also stream every day during regular trading hours, anytime between 2:30 and 3 o'clock Eastern time, 2 and through close. I got on around 2:30 today and just got off like 15 minutes ago. So I was on for like 2 hours, almost 2 hours. No, almost 3 hours. Yeah, 2.5 hours-ish, I guess. And then if I'm trading at night after everyone's asleep and in bed in my house, my wife and kids, if I'm trading, I'm streaming during the overnight too. Usually around the same time. I like to trade around. I'll trade like throughout the overnight, like throughout the day or whatever when it reopens. If I see a trade opportunity, but if I'm going to be like sitting in front and being actively trading, and I like to wait for the London market to open, which is 3 o'clock Eastern, and like leading up to it. So I'll hop on around then, and we have a good turnout. We have good turnouts whenever I stream for the most part at this point. Got some good people that hang out in there. We're all traders. We're all degenerate prop firm traders. We're all helping each other out. We're sharing strategies. We're talking about what's going on. And then we also share what's going on in the market. And then you could watch me trade in the meantime. So it's fun. But anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you give a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below. I'll reply back when I see it. And enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.